Hello, you are welcome back to my channel. I'm very glad that you passed by today to watch this video. This one is going to be the last episode on the student visa series that I just started recently, and then it's going to be on visa interview mistakes that you have to avoid before, during, and then after your visa interview. And then this one will also be very necessary and then very helpful for anyone who is attending any kind of interview. Not only visa, any immigration interview, job interview. This video is going to help you because I'm going to share lots of insightful information, especially the mistakes that you have to avoid. I'm going to give you seven key mistakes that you need to avoid in any interview you attend. So if you are ready, pick your pens, your notepads, and then let's get straight into today's video. So if today is your first time of visiting my channel, my name is Francis Akroma, a Ghanaian student who is currently pursuing my master's at a technical university, Dresden in Germany. I make videos on study abroad, so if you are interested in this content, I would like you to kindly subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and then share with your friends and family so that we can all form a very big community on YouTube here. So the first one, which is a mistake you have to avoid before your interview, is that prepare and gather your complete documents. You have to go to the interview with your complete document, not forgetting any documents that when you are asked that present this document, you're not saying, oh, I've forgotten and then I need to go back. So it's either the consular terminates your appointment or shift it to another day, which you wouldn't want to happen to you. So just avoid that mistake. Gather your documents. If you have to arrange the documents in order, do so even before that day so that you wouldn't experience any unfortunate thing. And then the second mistake you have to avoid is that don't be late on that day. Even if you are late to everywhere you go, your church, your school, your work, even if you are late to everywhere you go, try to be on time on your interview day, because it can destroy your mood and a lot of things. It can create a lot of bad impression about you, So just make sure that you are on time, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, even 10 minutes before time, it's okay. But some embassies or places will demand that you are there 30 minutes before your time. And then you have to obey that and then stick to that time that has been given to you. Because being late can bring us to the next point, the next mistake that I want to talk about. That is fear and panic. So in the interview room, your confidence level counts a lot. Your confidence, The interview officer or the consular will be looking at how confident you are and then how you are, your posture and everything. So you have to avoid being anxious, being fearful or panicking. You have to avoid that. And then these things, or this fear and panic, comes through a lot of things. Those around you can intimidate you to be anxious, to panic, misconceptions that you have heard that, oh, this embassy, they have the number of people they want to approve per day, and then the number of people they have to reject. So no matter what I do, I'm going to be rejected. No, oh, this consular, this officer is very wicked. He or she is going to terminate or reject my visa. No, these are not true. They are all misconceptions. And then you have to clear all these things and then stay calm, as much calm as possible. So let me chip in this personal experience about fear and panic. On the day of my interview, I was the third person to be interviewed. So the first person went, and then he spent like more than 15 minutes, and then he came out sweating. So a situation like this can make you panic a bit, can make you say, hey, what is going on inside this room that is making this guy to come out sweating, because it's an air-conditioned room, and so this guy came out sweating. So that's why I'm saying that everything around you can make you be anxious, be nervous, fear, and then panic. So just try as much as possible to stay calm. So one tip I want to give you so that it will help you to overcome your fear and panic is that practice your questions as many times as possible. Write them down, practice them. This will help you to even have a fair idea of the questions, and then it will help you to overcome this fear and panic. So the next mistake I'm going to talk about is that do not talk too much. some students or some people have it in their mind that, yeah, this is my only opportunity. I need to get my visa approved. I don't need any rejection. I need to get this job. So they try to tell their whole life story. No, that is not so. Just be brief. Answer the question that they are demanding from you. The question that you have been asked, make sure that the answers you are giving are to that questions or those questions are not beating about the bush. Yeah. If you do that, you are bringing more questions to yourself. So if you know that you are going to beat about the bush, you are going to talk too much, you should also expect too many questions from the consular or from the officer that is going to interview you. So just try to be brief. Most of the questions that they will even ask you demand yes or no answer. So you just answer yes, no, and then you are going. But don't let it be too much. Just smile, give them that smile, and then be brief in your answers. Be brief in your answers, because too much talking can make you tell lies, and then telling lies in any interview is a criminal case, and then it can go against you. You don't have to tell lies, because when they find out later that you told lies to get your visa approved, it's going to affect you in any country that you go. So just be brief in your answers. Don't talk too much. Don't tell lies. Don't tell lies. The fifth mistake that most people do is that do not interrupt the officer, the consular, the interviewer. Do not interrupt them. And then this one can come as a result of too much talking. If you're not doing too much of the talking, you're not going to interrupt them. So be careful of this mistake too. They've not finished asking their questions, and then you think that, oh, you know the next thing, so you start answering. No, it gives lots of bad impressions. So just don't interrupt them. You are not the one doing the interview, or you are not the interviewer. You are just there to be interviewed. So relax for them, be calm, let them finish their question, you answer, you wait for the next question, you answer. Never try to argue or interrupt them. Yeah, no, you don't do that on your interview day, in that interview room. You don't do that. So the sixth point I'm going to talk about is lack of clear communication. Lack of clear communication. Poor communication can bring about rejection to your visa, rejection to that job that you need. Yeah. So you need to be clear. And then this all bounces back to being confident. Be clear in your speech. Make sure that you are audible enough. You are giving that smile, and then they are getting whatever you are telling them. Yes. So good communication is very important. Good communication is very important. And then the last point I'm going to talk about is that do not guess any answer. If you don't know, just tell them that you don't know. Or if they ask you a question and then you didn't get it right, or maybe you did not hear the question well, just ask politely the officer, the consular, that please, can you kindly repeat your question? Yeah, you have to do that, because if you think that, oh, I got the question right, and then you guess any answer, it might also put you into trouble. Yes, so, and then they said, no, this guy or this woman likes guessing a lot, so do not guess any answer. If you are not clear with the question, politely ask them to repeat it or to come again, and then they will do that for you. Yeah, because they need correct and then clear answers from you. Do not guess any answer. So these are the top 7 mistakes to avoid in your visa interview or any other interview that you find yourself in. Yeah, but before I end this video, let me give you my last tip. That is, after you have gone for your interview, make sure that your phone numbers and your emails are very active. Every information or address that you provided on the form you filled before you went for the interview, make sure that they are active and in use, because the embassy or the immigration office or the organization can contact you for any further information. I know and I believe that this video has helped you a lot. Don't hesitate to give it a like. Let me hear of your questions in the comment section. Anything you have to say about this video, let me hear from you in the comment section. So let's meet in my next video, and until then, I say may the peace of the Lord be with you. Bye bye.